Hi, this is the first time I'm posting a video game video. Because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and post it on my friend's YouTube page. I'm gonna go by the name Half Dead Gamer. If anybody is interested, you can like, subscribe, whatever. I'm happy with whatever you'd like to do. So, with this video, I kind of want to just talk about my thoughts on the latest systems that are coming out, or rather already came out. You know, the Switch, the PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series X, which I'm still getting used to saying because there's so many different Xboxes, it's crazy. Anyway, but I am going to get both the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. And here's why. A lot of people bog down Xbox because they don't have the games. And you're right, they don't have the games. But you know how they make up for that? Game Pass. Man, do I love Game Pass. So I've never been an Xbox fan ever. I mean, in fact, I had the original Xbox, and I can remember I did something bad when I was young. My mom broke it. That was the end of my Xbox relationship. Anyway, Game Pass. So Game Pass does something that the other systems don't. Offers brand new games just because you're paying a subscription. And I just happened to realize that if you buy the new Xbox, especially the one that's for $399 or $299, I believe it is. Yeah, $299. If you buy the one for $299 and you get the monthly payment plan, you basically get a system, even though it didn't have launch games, but you basically get a system that's promising to provide new games to you for 2 years. Think about that for a second. So you're paying what you pay for a PlayStation 5, but you're guaranteed to get not only a set 200, 300 games or however many they provide to you, but you're gonna get new games every single month. And I mean brand new games. Can't beat that. Not with a stick, at least. So I saw the the footage of Halo, and I can understand why they pulled it. I mean, if you compare that to Hellblade, which they touted at the very beginning, that was phenomenal compared to what we were getting with actually the Halo game. So even with that being said, the Xbox I still feel is going to be a good system to have. Now for PlayStation, well, it's not much to be said. It's PlayStation, you get it. It's the offspring of Nintendo. So let's talk about the PlayStation controller for just a moment here. Somehow, PlayStation seems to always find a way to not change the design and pack more stuff into the controller. They took the Super Nintendo design and literally just beefed it up with steroids. It gets more steroids every iteration. It's gonna immerse you into the experience. I mean, now I do admit the buy-in for PlayStation has always been high, but the value has always been even better. Think about when you bought the PlayStation 3. The buy-in was $600, but we got free online play for the entire life of that system. Now, granted, I don't think that's going to happen this time around. And just talking about PlayStation 3, just because, please bring back PlayStation Home. That was awesome. I loved it. Bring it back. But PlayStation offers just a lot of innovation, and I think I haven't had a chance to play it, of course, but that little tech demo that they have with the little robot, I think that's gonna be the thing to try. Because it reminds me of like Mario almost. Then there's just Nintendo. We already got them. We already love them. They're going to keep kicking out their brand, and we're going to keep buying their brand. So there's no questions there either. So here's a list of the games I think that Nintendo should put on their platform, because I think it would be a big influence on their system. So with Nintendo and even PlayStation, I think Project X should be given an opportunity to come back. It was on DS. I think there was a game before it. I'm not sure. But long story short, I never got an opportunity to play it. And I think this is a great opportunity for us Marvel vs. Capcom folks who didn't get that opportunity on the Switch to get something kind of like that with some sort of story-driven elements, and I think that would really go over well. I think maybe I've heard about it. I've heard that it didn't really play out completely well, but I think they should do a little bit of tweaking. I think that'll work out really nice because it always seemed pretty cool to me. By the way, Square, you guys need to go ahead and release Final Fantasy 13, 1, 2, and 3 on the Switch. I loved them on the PlayStation 3. Even though there was a radical change in the third one, I still pretty much enjoyed that game. I had to look some of it up, but once I got the hang of it, it was really fun. So yes, please go ahead and bring that over in a compilation. I'd like to play all 3 of them over again. Now there's one thing I'm really wanting to see, and I know Nintendo might not want to put the Nintendo 64 as a virtual console just yet, or even the GameCube for that matter. But what I really want to see is the Game Boy, because the Game Boy has thousands of games. We go from the original Game Boy up through Game Boy Advance. There's just too many games to choose from. Nintendo, let's do it. But I just wanted to get my point across about the Xbox, I guess. People shouldn't count the Xbox out. I really think that if you out there, you should go ahead and pick one up just because of the fact that you can get, the Game Pass and you be provided these games. I just really think that that's a good move. In any case, that's my thoughts in a nutshell in less than 5 minutes, and I hope you guys enjoy it.